for most of the world, Perth is already a semi-isolated city. You're on your own there on the western coast of Australia. So how have the recent social interaction restrictions imposed by the Australian government impacted you and your team and your members?
Yeah, I think taking a positive outlook, saying that Perth and Western Australia is isolated, I don't think I've ever been so connected with my team as a region, TEC globally, within my team as well. I feel like when you take away that aspect of being able to see each other face to face, it really does open that communication line. So I feel like I've been communicating, I've been on, Zoom calls and Teams chats more than I ever have, which I think is something that I hope continues beyond this crisis.
I agree with you. I've found that my work pattern has changed as well. I used to call people formally or even, arrange a meeting time to have a chat. Whereas right now I'm much more easy about it and, via, video, various forms of video or with a phone call, just say, hey, how's it going? Hey, I got this question about this, that, or the other. So, and your members, are they, your center's open, are the members coming in or are they working from home? I mean, what's your interaction with them?
We've got a couple of members that have still been coming into the centre. But yeah, most of we are urged from the Australian government to stay and work from home if at all possible. Yes. We've been really proactive with our team. So we've got a team A and B for my operations staff. So none of the teams cross paths. So if anything were to happen or if anyone were to fall ill, the centre would always be able to operate. So I guess our goal is to keep this centre running. The operations ladies have been amazing, still answering phone calls. So business hasn't stopped for us.
You're in your second week of sort of working from home?
Yeah. So this is our second week. The staff are good. I always just try to reiterate that, things are going to be okay. And if they're not, or if you're unsure of something, my door is always opened and my phone line's always available to them. I think it's important that we just work as a team and we support each other. And, some people have different feelings and some people are concerned, others aren't. So we've just got to make sure we remain sensitive to everyone in this situation.
And for you personally, I know that you're an athlete. Are you still boxing, or are the gyms closed and you're training on your own now?
So we've lost the gyms. So the gyms were one of the first things to go, sadly. Yeah. But yeah, we've still tried to keep active. Obviously, we can still run, go for walks, and I'm lucky because my husband is also my coach. So we've got some gear at home. So I've been able to still move around, luckily.
All right. Oh, that's excellent. My younger daughter is picked up boxing and she's very, very into it as well. But I mean, here in Hong Kong, the gyms are also closed, and so she's having to train on her own. But much harder. I mean, if you can train with a trainer, I think that's a much better result, right? Our experience in Hong Kong is that it's going to be coming in waves, and it's going to continue over a prolonged period of time, but it won't continue forever. And, so I really, keep up the morale. I really appreciate the positive aspect that you're putting on it. And, I think that's key, the communication with the rest of the teams in Australia and, more broadly with the rest of the company. We're all in it together. And, we will absolutely transition to the end of this crisis and move forward. And your market in Perth is good. So, the outlook for 2021 and beyond is positive. So I think we have something that we can look forward to, once we're beyond this crisis.
I think so. And we have our mining industry. I mean, we're very mining driven in Western Australia, and it's business as usual, as I said. And that's, I think Western Australia, we're used to road bumps, and I feel like I've been with TEC for 6 years, and I feel like just as we get over one, another one comes to challenge us, but it makes the victory all the sweeter once it comes.
Excellent. Well, listen, thanks for joining me this morning. Send all my very best to the team and your members, and I look forward to catching up with you in a few months.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you.